Hello everyone, a special thank you to Angel in Manville, Texas. This is freeprescriptionlenses.com, where everyone loves a bargain and no one is disappointed with quality. I am the licensed optician behind the lens today. My name is Seymour Better, but call me Mo Better, because I'm going to have you seen Mo Better, look at Mo Better, and show everyone else how I bring that loving feeling back to glasses when I show you Angel's 7th purchase from us. Now, his wife has made multiple purchases, and as well as his son. This is Angel's 7th. So 7 thank yous go out to him in Manville, Texas. He is getting the Oakley 6046. This is the Deadbolt. It comes in one size, 50. Comes in 2 colors. This is 03 satin black. It also comes in a chrome color. It sells for $389 complete, with 1 free pair of clear single vision prescription lenses. You're going to get the Oakley box. You're going to get all the packaging from Oakley, including what I don't show you in other videos, the junk mail in every possible language. You're going to get all of that. The Oakley case that comes with the Deadbolt, the zip open case. The cleaning cloth from Oakley that doubles as a carrying bag when you don't want to carry around the hard case. The original prism lenses with the silver mirror. He is getting this. This video is going to be the bane of my existence. Jigsaw is going to laugh when he sees this, because he knows I rarely do a tinted lens, and I'll explain why. But he's getting the SmartLife Individual Digi Boost 3, which has a 1.25 power in the bottom. He's getting the PhotoFusion Extra Gray 100% UV A and B protection, a custom color, which I'll talk about in a moment. I've highlighted prescription for the right eye, same for the left. He is getting, and I've got it here, this is the Zeiss code 703 for spicy red. That's a spicy meatball, or spicy pepper, come to think of it. He's getting it at 60% intensity, 60% darkness, because with the PhotoFusion Extra Gray that he got, if it were to darken even more, it would prevent the lens from darkening it all the way. And can't just wait to see what these look like once they turn dark. But again, this is the Deadbolt. Very unique styling. 2 Phillips head screws in each of the temples. Very unique 3-dimensional temples. I assume that's what looks like the Deadbolt, hence the name. Oakley made another one years ago called the Madman, and that's what I'm going to become, because the reason why I typically don't do videos of tints, unlike polarized that comes in gray, brown, and green, tints vary depending on the humidity, how fresh is the tint. You know, it lasts for a couple weeks to a couple months depending on how much it's used. You're going to get different intensities, different lens materials. Now, he went with the CR39 classic plastic because that absorbs tint better than polycarbonate, way better than Trivex and high index. So he went with the CR39 plastic to maximize the amount of tint he could get, because it's hard to get 60% in a polycarbonate lens. So the other thing is, it's just, tint is what it is, and Jigsaw would tell people on the phone, it's hard to manipulate it. My GoPro camera shows one thing when you're looking at it, it's going to look another thing in real life depending on the lighting that's overhead. So that's why tint is the bane of my existence. I rarely show it. Yes, we will always do it. God, Jigsaw has a million of these colors, from jeans to double cinnamon to golf tint to all these other names that Zeiss has come up with. I love the name Spicy Red for this one. But that's what it looks like in this frame. Excuse me. So this is what it looks like worn. I actually need a pair of these to hide my bloodshot eyes when I come home on the weekends, but I digress. That way my wife won't know I've been out with the boys having a few cocktails. So so this is what they look like. Now let me go ahead and activate the PhotoFusion Extra Gray element of these lenses. Now, As you will see, it takes about 30 to 45 seconds for the lenses to darken. A little bit longer when you come back inside, 45 seconds to a minute, minute 15 to return back to virtually clear. Now, Angel knows this, but everyone else, all photochromic lenses get dark on day 1 and will continue to darken every day for the first couple weeks they're exposed to the sun. After that, they will work for years at maximum performance. The only time they won't work perfectly is if you're behind the windshield of a car. Your windshield absorbs the sun's harmful ultraviolet rays that would cause your dashboard to crack from sitting in the sun all day. That's why they don't get dark in a car. Now, having said that, these Zeiss PhotoFusion Extra Gray will get up to 50% dark behind a windshield. Look at that color now. How about that? The PhotoFusion Extra Gray with the 60% spicy red on top of that. Let me take that off because it looks too dark. That is just so unique of a color. I don't even know what you would call that. Now, the other thing about photochromic lenses, they're temperature sensitive, meaning they will get darker when it's 85 and below than they will when it's 95 and above. But I remind everyone, when it's 100 degrees outside, you're miserable, they're miserable, nobody or nothing works 100% when it's 100 degrees outside. We all work much better when it cools off. Now, having said that, these Zeiss PhotoFusion Extra Gray are designed for extra active people who spend extra amounts of time outside and will get darker in hotter weather. So if you're in California, Texas, especially Manville, Texas, Louisiana, Florida, or if you just want the darkest lens possible for a hot climate, then go with the PhotoFusion Extra Gray. Now, there's always the regular PhotoFusion Gray, Brown, Green, and Blue, which adds $99. The PhotoFusion Extra Gray, and it only comes in gray, the Extra Gray. I wear the PhotoFusion Blue. If there was an Extra Blue, I would be rocking those now, but they don't make them. So, but this would add $129. It costs more because it does more. It gets up to 50% dark behind a windshield, where the regular PhotoFusion X series only get about 30% dark. Now, the other tint adds 30 to that. So no matter what color tint you go with, we only charge $30 for gradient or solid. And some cost more than the others, but we just have a flat rate for that. Tax-free with free shipping anywhere in the U.S. I'm based out of North Carolina. All medical purchases, devices are still tax-free. That's why I don't have to charge tax. So that saves a little bit extra money for pair number 8, Angel. No, but that's it. Hey, I'm not ungrateful. Thank you for all you've done to support my family, support me, support Jigsaw. We're very grateful for your continued support over the years. What else is there? Yeah, the PhotoFusion Extra Gray. Photochromic lenses were the original blue blocking lenses you hear being discussed about so much today's electronic devices, cell phones, tablets, computer screens. These block over 50% of the harmful blue light emitted from those devices and over 95% from the sun, which is the #1 source of blue light on the planet. Currently, there's some people who don't get photochromic lenses. Because of that, there is the Zeiss Blue Protect, but that's only in about the lower to mid 40s. The PhotoFusion element blocks more blue light than the Blue Protect anti-glare coating. So if you were to get a photochromic lens with the Zeiss Blue Protect, you would be getting the maximum amount of protection possible out of one lens. Let's say this is 50%, the Blue Protect is 45. You're not going to get 95%. Something happens when you add the two elements together, but it should be in the 70s or lower 80s for that. And then, of course, 95% outdoors that you get from this anyway. So, with that said, if you have any questions, go to the Contact Us page of the website. You can email us directly at freeprescriptionlenses@gmail.com or call Jigsaw, my partner/apprentice, at 919-491-2411. He's a great lens stylist, frame stylist. He speaks multiple languages, so if you don't want to speak in English, he's right there with you. Isn't that right? Yes. This is Carl, by the way. Carl says subscribe to our YouTube channel, click the bell icon, give us a thumbs up if you've liked what you've seen. But yeah, subscribe that way, because we've never done the spicy red tint. We've never done, especially not in a Deadbolt. We've done some Deadbolt videos, but not with the spicy red, so that way you'll get notified every time there's a new frame and lens combination. Isn't that right, Carl? Yes. Carl says yes. Carl Zeiss, by the way. What else is there? Yeah, share this video with any other Oakley heads or people who like cool tints. You can see how it's already turned back to the 60% spicy red. Yeah, I think that is it. So especially if you want to know all the possible tint colors. Jigsaw would tell you over the phone. He's got a page on the website that goes through every color possible. No other seller does that on the internet. We are independent, so we can offer you anything and everything under the sun. If it can be done, we can do it. If I can't cut them here, we'll overnight it to the Zeiss lab. My $40,000 equipment is not doesn't do Holbrooks, it doesn't do other ones, so we will overnight it in the Zeiss lab with $100,000 worth of equipment, can cut the lenses for you. So that's it. If you have any questions, just leave a question or comment in the comment section below. Angel, thank you for your continued support, many years in the making. Click on the link above to go to the website. I'm seeing more better. Angel's going to be seeing Mo better out of his Oakley 6046 Deadbolt with the Zeiss Digi Boost. So the Digi Boost has a little bit more plus power. As people get closer to 40, it's harder and harder to see their phone. They start playing trombone with it. So this has a little bit, it's not quite a progressive. It's built differently, still has a little bit more. You hear the name Relief, Power Boost. These Zeiss has Digi Boost. That's what's in the bottom of the lenses, especially the end of a long day when you have eye fatigue. This gives you a little bit more magnification at the bottom to see things up close. If you need to see a computer screen, you're going to have to go all the way out with a progressive lens, but we can help with that too. I wear a progressive lens. Angel in about another 4 or 5 years will be wearing a progressive lens. So you can get the Digi Boost in 50, 75, 1, and this is the top. He's going to have to go up to a real progressive afterwards. This is 1 1/4. So for 150 and above, you're just going to, there's no other way. You're going to have to go progressive. Come on in, the water's fine. I wear 2. So that's another story. But again, click on the link above to go to the website. I'm See More Better. Angel's going to be seeing Mo better. And now everyone else is going to can see how I bring that loving feeling back to glasses. And talk to Jigsaw before you get any tint so he can explain it's not an exact science. Some days, if it's high humidity, the tint may come out a little different. It is what it is. We're going to try harder for you. If you're an engineer and you have to have everything exact, please buy from someone else. So that's it. Thanks for watching. I'm See More Better. And now hopefully you've seen how I bring that loving feeling back to glasses. Thank you.